A lot of people ask me what is the best formation in FIFA 23, so I'm going to be showing you just that along with the tactics to go with it. Let's try and hit 200 likes. If you're tired of coming up against teams like this, you can get some foot coins through MMO EXP using the link down below. You can also use code JambooUK for 5% off. So guys, I'm going to be showing you 2-in-1, the best formation in the game, and then what I believe to be the second best as well as the tactics for them. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Subscribe right now for the best custom tactics on YouTube. We do this all the time. We use all the different formations, tactics, and I show you guys the best ones. I appreciate it. Leave a comment down below what is your favourite formation, and let's get into the video. Okay, so it's not often that I ever actually play on my own account anymore. I do run a weekend league service. I hit people the top rank, so my actual team is pretty outdated, but I can show you guys the tactics anyway. Starting off, I think to absolutely nobody's surprise, it is the 5-4-1. This meta emerged a good few months ago now, and this formation is just broken in so many ways, and I'll explain why and how to exploit what is just a monster of a setup. So, balance on the defensive style, 50 on the whip, 55 on the depth. You can up that if you do want to. I'd feel comfortable playing on around 70. A lot of people prefer a lower line. So really this one is, you know, it's up to you. The sweet spot, is probably some point around the 65 mark. Direct passing, 40 on the whip. Obviously by trade, this is it's a wide formation. You know, you've got wing backs, 3 centre backs, for example. So, you know, you don't need that to be too wide at all. 6 players in the box, and that is, of course, how it lines up. So your wing backs get involved a lot. The way I change this formation up compared to some other people is I do tuck in the left and the right mid. I'll show you guys the instructions for that. But what makes this formation so broken is you have your wing backs, wide mid, centre mids, and striker all attacking. And then when you're defending, everyone drops back into a back 5 and then a flat 4. Ridiculously hard to break down and unlimited options in attack, which makes it just super, super broken. You can see here on the striker, we do have stay central and getting behind. You do have basic defense support on the left and right mid. You don't need them to come back due to defending in a 5-back anyway. The cut inside is what makes it a little bit different, what I do compared to other people. I'm trying to sort of imitate what you get in a 3-4-2-1 with the left and right forward. So you can see cut inside and getting behind. So you're essentially going to have 3 strikers and then 2 centre mids attacking with the wing backs overlapping as well. And like I say, you defend in a 5 at the back. You attack with so many options, it's crazy. You know, you've got the wing backs overlapping the wide mids. You've got the wide mids going into like a striker position. So you've got like 3 strikers, overlapping wingers, 2 centre mids that get involved as well. Ridiculously OP. For the centre mids, we do have cover centre. We've got so many players out wide. There's just never a world in which we need them to cover that wing. So stick those on cover centre. If you fancy being a little bit more defensive, you can have these on stay back while attacking as well, but I wouldn't recommend it because they just offer so much, and you never get caught out on counters in this setup due to the amount of defenders you have. So that is the 5-4-1, and that is what I consider to be the best formation in FIFA 23. I think it's unanimously the best formation in FIFA 23. But a little alternative here, we do have the 3-4-2-1, which is very similar in the sense that, you know, you're going to defend in a 5 at the back. That is how I line my one up. We've got the 2 centre mids there. You can see you've got the left and right forward. That is sort of what we were aiming for in the 5-4-1. But in terms of the tactics, we've got balanced, 50 on the whip, 65 depth, direct passing, you know, very similar to the other setup. What makes this formation good is when you're attacking, instead of having those wing backs, you do have obviously a left and right mid, and then the left and right forward are already tucked in. They're not coming in from out wide. So I'd say this is a more attacking variation, but you can get hit on a counter because if the left and right mid don't get back into the 5 at the back in time, you've got that massive space out on the wing. So you will defend in a 5 back, but it just takes a little bit of time to actually get to that point. So let's have a look at the instructions. We've got stay central and getting behind. on all three of the forwards. So you've got 3 strikers at all times. And like I say, this is going to play similar to a 5-4-1. Just a bit more attacking and you're a little bit more vulnerable. But 3 strikers at all times. We've got come back on defence, stay wide and get in behind on the left and right mid. So like I say, a flat 5 at the back when you're actually defending. But then they're going to be overlapping and you've essentially got 5 attacking players when going forward, which makes this super broken when on the attack. Because of the stay wide as well, it's very easy to keep the ball in this formation. You've constantly got like the wing-to-wing switchovers. You've got so many options. You know, the 2 centre mids in the middle. You've got your wide players. You've got 3 centre backs so you can play the ball back to keep the ball. Very easy to hold possession in this formation. For the centre mids, cover centre again, like I say, you know, you're going to have your left and right mid dropping back into that hole. So there's no real need to have a cover wing. You'd rather them protect the centre and you're going to be very secure in that sense. But guys, these are what I would consider to be the best 2 formations in FIFA 23. And I don't think anything's going to match them. I think the way this game plays, specifically on new gen, you know, your players naturally drop back. So in a 5-4-1, for example, when you've got the whole team dropping back naturally, like on new gen, even if you play 100 depth, you'll notice your team dropping back. It's just broken. Not so much on old gen, but on new. You know, you've got a flat back 5, and then you've got a bank of 4 in midfield. So you've literally got 10 players that are going to be dropping back defending at all times. And like, how do you break that down? And then mixed in with the fact that when attacking, you've just got unlimited options with the wide players, the wing backs, the centre mid getting involved. You've basically got 3 strikers. Just absolutely broken. And I can't see either of these 2 formations being overtaken by any meta for the rest of this game. Just the way it plays, I think it's fundamentally suited to being in this 5 and 3 back meta. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or anything like that, I'm always here to help you guys out. I play a lot of FIFA. Like I say, I run a weekend league service. During TOTS, I was playing like 15 weekend leagues every single week. So a lot of FIFA's been played. I would like to think by now I basically know the game inside out, you know. So if you have any gameplay questions at all, do let me know down below. I will be bringing you guys some more gameplay content as well in the coming weeks, along with all the regular stuff we do, like updates on cards, you know, the best SBCs, that sort of stuff. So if you enjoy that, make sure you subscribe, leave a like if you are new to the channel. I will catch you guys on the next one, and peace.